Hey guys, it's Tima. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a DIY fall decor video. I'm going to be showing you how I created these decorative pillows using kitchen towels. Also how I turned this simple glass mason jar into a decorative vase. So if you're looking for some fall decor inspiration that you can do yourself at home, just keep on watching. So these are the kitchen towels that I picked up from the store. I bought them from Burlington, and it's a 2-pack. They say blessed. So I'm going to be using these to create the decorative pillows. And also while I was in there, I did some more browsing around, just looking at their fall decor, and I found this really nice serving tray. I'm thinking about putting it on the coffee table. I have some fall pumpkins, so I may put the pumpkins in here, or I may place the decorative vase that I make on here. I don't know, I kind of have to play around with my decor, but yeah, I bought this because I thought this was really nice and I thought it went well with the kitchen towels that I'm going to be using for the pillows. So doing a quick overview of everything that we're going to need today. As I showed you earlier, these are the kitchen towels that we're going to make the pillows out of. And you'll need some polyfill to stuff the pillows with. And make sure you get the premium polyester fiber fill. And for the decorative vase that you want to make sure you have some type of paper to lay down, because the glitter is going to get pretty messy. So I just have some packing paper here, but if you have newspaper, you can use that as well. Or if you want to lay a towel down that maybe you don't care about, you can do that. And if you don't want to use glitter, another option could be using metallic paint to give it a nice decorative look if you choose not to use glitter. You'll need your glass jar. I got this from Michael's. I also picked up this glitter from Michael's as well. I chose this burnt orange color. And I had some ribbon laying around, so I'll probably use this just to add a nice touch to it as well. You'll need some painter's tape, a paintbrush, any type of paintbrush you might have. I had this laying around because my daughter uses these a lot, so I just used one of her little paintbrushes. And you'll need some all-purpose glue, and then of course a sewing machine for the pillows. Now, you do not have to sew your pillows. If you want to use a hot glue gun to seal the edges of the towel, that's an option if you want to do a no-sew pillow. But I do have a sewing machine here, so I'm just going to be sewing my pillow. But again, if you don't know how to sew, if you don't know how to operate a sewing machine, you can choose to use a hot glue gun, or if you choose to hand sew, maybe a little bit more time consuming, but whichever will work best for you. So without further ado, let's get started. Again, this was a 2-pack of kitchen towels. I'm going to be making 2 pillows out of this pack of kitchen towels. This is it still folded, but this is how it looks once you open it. And how this is going to go is basically you want to fold your kitchen towel in half, making sure that both ends of the towel meet. Make sure everything is lined up evenly. And what you're going to do is you're going to sew around the edges of the towel. And you want to make sure you leave one end open, because that's the side that you're going to stuff the pillow with. So you would sew around the perimeter here and around one side. Make sure you leave the other side open so that you can stuff it. And once it's stuffed, then you can go back and sew this side closed. And again, if you're using hot glue, it's the same process. You would just hot glue one side, hot glue the bottom, leave one side open so you can stuff it, and once it's completely stuffed, you would place your hot glue to seal this side of the pillow closed. So I just finished sewing around the perimeter, leaving one side open, and as you can see here, this is where I can place the stuffing. So I'm going to take my polyfill and begin to stuff in this little pocket here. And I'm gonna make sure I leave enough space so that I can easily fit this end of the pillow into my sewing machine, because I don't want to stuff it all the way to the edge, because then I won't be able to get the material under the foot of the sewing machine. So this is how the pillow looks with everything sewn and stuffed. I'm gonna just kind of fluff it and shape it to my liking. It was fairly simple to do. It's just a matter of sealing your edges closed and stuffing it. I'm going to get started on the second one, but just kind of wanted to give you guys an idea of how it looks. I love how it turned out. This was really easy. I'm really excited that I was able to create one myself and show you guys how I did it. Once I finish the second pillow, I'm going to get started on the decorative vase. Okay, you guys, these are the two finished pillows. I love how they turned out. They're so cute. This was so easy. The most complicated part was the sewing machine, because I had my thread to jam a few times. Outside of that, this was very easy to do, and I love how they turned out. Quick, easy, affordable. I highly encourage you guys to give this a try. I'm going to be doing this again around Christmas time. I'm going to get started on the decorative vase next. Stay tuned. Alright, so as I mentioned earlier, you're going to want to start out with some type of paper laid down, because using glitter is going to be fairly messy. And if you choose to do the metallic paint like I mentioned earlier, you're probably still going to lay something down so you don't get paint all over your table or your floor, wherever you decide to do it. Here's the mason jar that I'm starting out with. Again, I got this from Michael's. I think it was like $2.50. I probably could have got it for $1 somewhere else, but I was already in Michael's, so I just grabbed this. Now, you're not going to need the lid for your mason jar, so I'm going to take it off, but I'm actually going to keep this part so I can pour my glue on here, just because it's easier for me to dip the paintbrush into the glue, and I don't have to like worry about squirting the paint on here and spreading it out. Whichever is easier for you. I just like to be able to dip my paintbrush in the glue. Then I'm going to take some painter's tape and mark where I want the glitter to go. I'm only doing half of the jar, so I'm going to use this tape to mark off where I want the glitter to start. It'll be good. Make sure it's even the way around. So now that I have the tape evenly placed, I'm going to pour some glue onto this lid. This is just personal preference. You could just squirt your glue onto the jar and spread it around with the brush if that's what you like. I just personally like to be able to dip my paintbrush into the glue. Turn my jar upside down. I'm probably just going to do the bottom first. It doesn't really matter if you do the sides or the bottom first, but just going to start with the bottom here and spread it all around. The painter's tape helps to keep the glue from going at the top of the jar where I don't want any glitter to show. So if it gets a little bit on the tape, that's okay. And you want to try to make sure you smooth out the glue as much as possible so that there's no lumps, because if there are, it's going to show once the glitter is on your jar. So once I have it fully covered, I'm going to just smooth everything out so there's no lumps or bumps anywhere. Now I'm going to take my glitter here. Again, I got this from Michael's as well. This has a little sifter on here where you can use the big open side to just pour a bunch out, and then they have the little holes. I'm going to start out with the holes and begin to pour the glitter over the glue. Kind of shake it around. And just so I don't waste anything, this glitter that's wasting on the paper, if I see any gaps, I'm going to kind of just roll it over this glitter here that's on the paper. Trying not to press too hard so I don't create any bumps. And there you have the glitter covered. And then I'm going to leave this here upside down to dry. And once it's completely dried, I'll remove the painter's tape and then I'll add ribbon. Alright you guys, now my vase has completely dried and I removed the painter's tape. Now I'm going to use this ribbon that I mentioned I had lying around just to give it a nice little touch. I think I'm going to add it to the top of the jar. I'm going to make a little bow. Like that. And while I was at Michael's, I found this cute little floral bundle. It was only $5, so I had to get it, and I thought, you know what, this would look really good in this decorative jar. as a nice little centerpiece. I think that's so cute, you guys. I really like how it turned out. This was super easy. This is something that you can do with your kids. You want to cover the entire jar with glitter. I think that would be nice, or metallic paint for a little bit of a less mess. And another thing too, this doesn't have to be a vase for flowers. You can, if you're hosting a dinner party, maybe for Thanksgiving or something, you can use this as utensil holders. I thought about maybe putting your forks and knives and spoons. If you're someone who makes candles, this would be a nice candle jar. I mean, the possibilities are endless, you guys, but I really love how this turned out. This was so fun to create. These are the finished products. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. And it was so fun and so easy to make, you guys. Make sure you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you guys give this a try, make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know how it went. I'm so excited and ready to put up my decorations and use these. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you come back.